Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping. Cause us. Yo, Lot. These niggas stuck, man. Yeah.
Lot. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. Feed the safe, talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see that hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the Most High. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of their payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they menstrual and get the whining like a bitch, just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck, keep it real. Everybody out here lying, save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying, then dust. Niggas on my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One west to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with that, gonna hit and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with that, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with that, nigga, hell no. Now she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. Want me come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. Refocus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots nigga never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I sit the body bag like a onesie. I'm dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit funny. I know enough that I don't know shit. It's one thing I know this. Never bite the hand that feeds you. Never lend a whole shit. We don't want half of the world, man. We coming for this whole but shit. In the world, I was known to pack a bag like a road I'm trip. In the den with the lions. I be living this in real life. Ain't everything, but you gon' lose your soul. That's a real price. Getting led by a coward. I don't know what that feel like. Black on black, toes to my head. I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses, and they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work, then bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. These people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, these bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit, I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now.
Fair enough.
What's your position?
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality.
Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
All right, let's clap it up. All right, Shalom, DC, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, so 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant General Yahanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of the Bible, and the truth is that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true Jews, and that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. We're not affiliated with any other Christian church or Hebrew Israelite group. 1 West is home of the truth. If it's not under Commandant General Yahanna, it's not the truth. Right? Today is Wednesday night scripture breakdown for DC. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in this region or in this area, you know what I'm saying, in the DC school, we come in and we it's Wednesday, it's scripture breakdown. So if anybody has any questions as far as scriptures goes down, or even if it's not, you don't have a question on anything, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to, fix so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians problems, because they fix all of my problems, just like that's like Christ came to do. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing the things that the Most High want us to do, that the things that Christ taught us to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding it down for Captain of 13,000 Mashak Mayam. He'll be along shortly. If you have any questions for him, you know what I'm saying, just put that in the chat as well. We also have a phone line. If anybody wants to call in, you know what I'm saying, and discuss something, we got a phone number. Phone number is 202-989-1950. I'm gonna say that again, 202-989-1950. Anybody have any questions? What's that? Most High in Christ. The ticker is up. You know what I'm saying? Is scrolling down on the bottom of the screen. If anybody wants to call in, that number is live. It's live right now. And if anybody's asking, that number is only live during classes. All right. If you call during the week or anything like that, if you want some counsel, there's a different number you need to call. But if you want to call and talk to us right now, give that number a call. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm gonna say it again, 202-989-1950. With that being said, let's give Houston a hand. You know what I'm saying? Because we just got finished with the Down South cookout, and I didn't see a whole ton of pictures. I seen a whole ton of videos. You know what I'm saying? How everything went. It sounded like everything was a major success. You know what I'm saying? We the point of that is you know what I'm saying, to not only to bring our people together, but to show the community who we really are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take Esau's word on who we are. You can just come to the cookout if you're so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. Come to the cookout and see exactly, how we get down, how we roll. You know what I'm saying? I heard they had they had their own section in the club. No, I'm talking about they had their own bar. You know what I'm saying? They had their own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It was everything holy. They had a holy section. You know what I'm saying? They had everything. Everything was set, cordoned off. You know what I'm saying? To the UPK that was down there. Yeah. Ooh wee. I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I mean, I couldn't make it there, but I'm still working on my soul side dance for Hugh, right? The Passover.
Man, but you got a head start on us. You know what I'm saying? You got a head start. You've been down there for a few moons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You've been down there so you got a head start. I need to learn from you. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
All I know is the south side.
Right.
Oh, and them barbecue baked potatoes. That's all I be telling people.
Yeah, you told me about the barbecue baked potatoes. I'm gonna have to go.
And serious.
I don't think Turkey Leg Hugger is still in business, but I'm gonna get me a barbecue baked potato. Also, Lord's Passover, 57th annual Passover is going down in Houston, Texas, April 4th. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a sight to see. The fee is $200. You know what I'm saying, for everybody 17 years of age and older. Don't fret. That includes everything. You know what I'm saying? That includes the concert that's going to happen. That includes, it's going to be like some children's events. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be Commander Yahanna is going to have so many things that's going to go on. That's going to happen at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be worth more than your $200 fee that Commander Yahanna is asking. You know what I'm saying? But pay your fee. You know what I'm saying? Get your fee in earlier so that you ain't got to worry about it later, because right when you turn around, it's going to be April 2nd.
Yeah.
It's going to be April 2nd, and that $200 is still going to be $200. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be heavier then. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be heavier then. When it may be heavy now, but it really is light now. Once the new year starts coming, February starts coming, March, April, right? They're right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? That $200, you get that in now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And with that, I pass the files over to Cap.
But y'all get that $200 in now. Y'all Negroes lining up for the Red October. What's the other one that coming out? The Dark Knight. All kind of Jordans. Pay that $200 now. I paid mine already. Do I need to put the receipt in your face? Matasabar, give him a hand up there in Baltimore. He paid his own already. There's another brother I think paid it online. Takan or one of them brothers. You'll pay that thing now. All right, pay it now. Don't wait. You have some thumb. You have some shy. What we dealing with tonight? Let's get it in.
I got a question. Kind of concert. Slugging. So there was a video that was going around. And I want to believe it's in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I'm gonna pull this back somewhere. Right? Yeah, this thing was pushing the
that's
the thing back. Yeah, you'll sort that out. Quickly, brother, if you don't mind.
So there was a video of this brother. Okay, it was this brother found his daughter booed up at the bus stop. And he raised real hell, you know what I'm saying, to get his daughter back. Daughter back in the car, and then he turned his fury to the young brother that was booed up with his daughter.
Oh, you mean like there was what?
Hugged up, and she was like on him, and he was like,
Oh, they hugged up together. That old young love shit.
Yeah, kind of. And
that's smitten in love type shit. I remember what those days were like. Thank God they're gone. Thank God those days are gone. That's that. You see that mostly. The younger folk when that usually is the biggest thing in life, right? Is going to school and looking fresh, and then who you could get a hug from. Go ahead.
It's like my man just sharing videos we seen today. I seen one today.
So, is there any way we could play the video? Just make sure that this is always hooked up or whatever it is you need to do. All right.
Oh, so
go ahead, please.
I saw one that absolutely broke my heart today. And some people would just look at it like it's something that normally happens. I don't know where it was, but a brother in the world posted it where they just showed these four dudes standing in front of a store. A red car come past, sprayed everything. Front seat, back seat was spraying, automatic, hit like all of them almost at one time. Another dude come out of nowhere. He started shooting at the car as it went off. Okay. The car stopped. Next thing you know, another car came and started spraying, and the dudes hopped out and started coming back for him. Coming back for him. Long story short, the dude that even came out of nowhere, He was standing behind the car. I think they hit him through the window. Like he ended up just laying down. He was gone. And then they came back, all of them. Both cars came back and just finished everybody right there. You know what I'm saying?
Fix niggas and Redskins. Boy, I need me one of those.
Cold cars.
I need me one of those. What's on the sleeve?
All the tribes, all the Spicks niggas and Redskins.
I gave
that nigga do the south side to show the sleeve. And you should see him. He do it. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Fagan.
I suggested he set up a table. He kind of,
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with a Negro. A Negro don't want to share what he has. The Bible say freely as you got it is freely how you should give it. But no, but yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of crazy nonsense going on in the world. You can't stop. You know what I mean, that's just the time we're living in now. It's just mess. It's just going to be a mess all the way through, and it's mainly because of the importance that we put on the mess. The things we put importance on is absolutely not important. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it takes a little while, for us to realize it. You get the point? But the things we absolutely put importance on, that shit is really not important. You know what I mean? So yeah, and you said that was in DC, huh?
I don't know where it was.
Okay.
Posted. Just watching, I remember in the world, like I probably would have felt like, oh, just watching. It's more entertaining.
Okay, no sweat. What's going on there? Oh, you need the thing? Next time, just the trooper sitting right next to you. All you have to do is just send them for it, all right? Go ahead. Okay, so yeah, I probably need to see the context of the video. All right, and make sure they online could see it as well. You know what I mean? This is it? Go back to the beginning. I missed a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
Can we start from the beginning, sir?
Yeah, please. Oh, shit. That's a young love, boy. He had this mind grab right there. Okay, so this is in the UK? You sure? Okay, I hear the accent. Yeah. This is a sad situation here because people come back out of the car or this is before? Okay, the speaker. The first thing off, just because it's UK, I don't know if this is a brother. That could be a straight Hamite looking at there. They're trying to garner sympathy for. That could be a young boy you're trying to garner sympathy for right there. But assuming it's a brother, assuming the father is a brother, assuming the girl is a sister, right? That's it. You could probably leave some of it up or do the screen with, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, assuming that it's that part. It's a lot. God damn, I'm trying to keep quiet. I'm trying to distract people. The broad heavy in the back there. No, you're not helping. A little more. Yeah, that right there. Right. So, assuming the Israelites, that's a rough place to be in. And it's all for something like that. Really, what happens is, you ever heard the phrase what they say? The horse is out the barn.
Okay.
The horse is done now. The ship done left the shore. Like he's angry that his daughter is getting her ass grabbed in the street, The time for him to really was to do something was way before that. He's way too late. And this is assuming this is her father. I don't even know. This could be her stepfather. All this anger could be to make sure the woman he's having sex with doesn't get mad with him. You get the point?
Okay.
Like we have no idea what the hell is going on here, but you do know the modern family, that don't have to be his daughter. You get the point? Yeah, you have to consider all of that before you even go into it. But whatever it is, she listened to him. She ain't run away. She ain't like, "You's not my daddy." None of that. So he's he's for sure an authority figure for her, right? You could put the other tab on the screen if you don't mind, so it's bigger. No, on the top, all the way to the top, all the way to the top. The tabs, the actual tab of the thing.
Okay, kind of slide it.
I appreciate that, right? So I don't know who he has with him. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's the girl older brother. Maybe it's just his homie who was there when he got the call. But whatever the situation is between the two of them, it's not even, this is brotherhood in the world. This is not real brotherhood, because his homie would have been like, if he was really a brother, he would have been like, "Don't do that to the young boy. You ain't got to do him like that." Because, okay, this is what it is. That girl like him. It's done out the barn. You have a daughter? Let's start with that one, all right? Hast thou daughters? Give me that in the Apocrypha. You all know where that is? Let's start with that one, all right? But this here, brother, you should never do this. If you ever find yourself in this position, it's about mopping the floor up at this point. It's about, going and closing off the flange where the leak is coming from, or changing the piping. You can't even begin to do this thing here. This here is way too late. This is more about him than it is her. You get the point? This is more about his image. You understand?
Okay.
Like all he's doing on his face, do something. The boy's a kid. What he wants him to do? Knock you out? Which he could, right or wrong. As he's there, his chin is open. What's stopping this boy from just slumping him and dipping? None of them have legs to catch this young boy, right or wrong. These old niggas, their knees don't give out in the first 5 steps. They're gonna stumble and fall to their face. Go ahead, Al.
Nah, he like most dudes is kind of scared. If the little man steal him, his mans might get a couple pieces in too to say, "Oh, I was with you," before they both run.
I don't even think so, because they didn't even corner him off. They both standing to one side of him. You understand? They both standing to one side of him. He hits him bap right there on his jaw, let him slump on the thing and exit the other way. But this here is definitely we call layered. It's a layered situation, right? So first off, get me where I want to. Hold on. Do I have my book? Yeah. Go ahead. Get me where I want. Where do I need to go? Hast thou daughters?
Ecclesiasticus 7 and 24.
All right, Ecclesiasticus 7. And what?
24.
Okay.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm. No, skip up. Skip up to 23.
23, verse 23. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
All right, what does that mean? Hast thou children? You all right? Go ahead, do your thing, sis. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. What does that mean?
So like this, sir.
Go ahead.
Correct them with the rod if need to be.
All right, read it one more time now. This is scripture breakdown, brother. Let me line you all up and focus you all in. This class is called scripture breakdown. So you have to break down the scripture like you break down a car engine or transmission. You have to take it apart piece by piece. It mentioned nothing here about rudder. It has nothing. All right, please, y'all help me out tonight. Y'all help me out tonight. Salakia. Read it one more time, man.
Verse 23. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
All right. What is that saying? Come on, Shapat.
It's like it said, with your children, you make sure that you instruct them, like every little thing they saying, you instruct them on them, and said bow down bow down their neck towards the youth, like.
Oh, you're not able to see the comments. Once it's like, okay, no, so leave it like that if you need to. All right, but if I need to go back to it, I just need to see it a little bigger. All right, go ahead, Adam.
But like as far as bow down, saying them to their youth, like they're gonna think wild things, but you got to get them to.
You don't skip ahead.
Oh, the instruction. We still on the instruction part?
We have to be on the instruction part. That's what causes this shit. There's no instruction.
Right. But I'm saying like. So
what's the instruction? You have adult children, instruct them.
Well, you want to instruct them, of course, with how the Lord, saying what the Lord wants. Saying how to bring them up in a righteous way according to the Lord. You know what I mean?
Ideally, right? You of course, this is your answer is assuming the brother is any truth. Right?
Well, worldly, we're like in a
no,
way
in the world it's different. In the world is different. Because they're not any truth. Right? So ideally, if you have children, you want to teach them the ways of the Most High. I'm gonna give you a better way it's easier. It's easier to what do you call this thing? It's more relatable. Get the point? Because somebody listening to you now, they're not gonna know what instruct them in the ways of the Most High is. Like what you talking about?
Of course.
Right? You want to teach your children from young everything they have a question about. And teach them the things they don't even know they don't know. From very young. Everything. You want to have good communication with young people. You get the point? Because they're people. They're actual people. They're just young. All right? What's up, Bob? Your technology failing you? You need an AI? You need an AI assistant? What do they call them now? Agents? Slack, you could run this to the front of the table. I'm trying my best here. Don't worry. I used to work on a farm, man. You see that last one right there? Y'all didn't see that, and that's my left hand. That's my left hand, brother. You know what I mean? Right? You want to teach them everything young. You want to have conversations with them all the time. You want to instruct them, and in instructing them, what else do you also do? What else happens with the instruction? Go ahead.
You show them you doing it yourself. I mean, you walk what you're teaching them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You set an example. There's something else. I'll take that, but there's something else. Go ahead.
You're training them.
Give me some more.
You're training them while they're young.
Well, that's the point of this, but give me some more. Training them, what do you mean?
So like being in the world, like you're basically teaching them right from wrong.
Okay. So
they know not to do the wrong things when they get older.
But now when they get older, you yourself was young, we all was young. There's some things that you just never went over with your parents. Should just fucking happen. What do you do then? You was on it with the training part. That's what I need more of. There's just some things you all just ain't gonna go over. Go ahead.
So with that,
I want to say that, I mean, the conversation you're gonna have with them about it is when that thing happens. There's some things it's just like that. It's just like, oh shit, I thought I had more time to deal with this, or I didn't even think this would even come up with them. Go ahead.
You're establishing like the authority, like, hey, if I have a problem, I since they're teaching me everything, if I have a problem, I know where to go.
That's what you're training them to do. That's what I thought you was going to be training. That's why I say instruct them when they're young. They get in their instructions from here. You see, like today, right? Today, kids, adults, they have a problem or they need to find out something. Where do you go if you need to find something out? Just in general. Go ahead.
To you.
Just in general. I know you was gonna say that. That's why I said just in general. I already saw that answer coming. In general, you walking down the street, you see a word or you see a poster, what do?
Google.
Google has trained us to do this shit. When Google just came out, Google wasn't the #1 search engine. It was Google. What the hell is that shit? People used to make fun of the word Google. But training, you train. Google it. Google. You have training now. You just do it. You just do it. Those of you all who have the old AI broad, Siri or Alexa, or one of them, you train now to just talk to the broad. You get the point? Okay. Somebody who don't have that training is not doing that. They're gonna get up and turn on the light switch. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. They ain't know nothing. Alexa, play this. What? They know about going and see, like in a song or if they old school per CD, and you understand? Okay. The training. So you wanna instruct them young so that they have training of if something happens, good or bad. Hey, guess what happened today? XYZ is going on. But if you don't instruct them young, they're not going to have that training of, I know who I could go to about this. You get the point? They're not going to have it. And even the instructing is a technique. The instructing cannot be hitting them over the head. Not literally. I'm just talking about in the spirit. You can't do that. You get the point? Now, there's a time for correction. Mathia, there's a time for correction. Mathia he went straight to I know he a Benjamin. He said, yeah, just get the rod and just don't spoil him. Just, get hit him with the broadside, right? But you're gonna have to raise them. You're gonna have to care for them. Skip up one verse.
Verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Hast thou cattle, have an eye to them. And if they be for thy profit, keep them with thee.
Now break that part down for me, if you don't mind. Anybody, read it one more time, please.
Hast thou cattle, have an eye to them, and if they be for thy profit, keep them with thee.
Okay, what is it talking about? Who have it? Go ahead.
It's saying if you have cattle, keep an eye on it, and if it benefits you, you should keep it.
No, not keep it. It didn't say that. Okay, it might be escaping you just because of the society we're in America, where you've never been around cattle in this context. So swap cattle out for business or swap cattle out for a job. Read it again. Business is better.
Hast thou business, have an eye to them, and if they be for thy profit, keep them with thee.
Okay, so with swapping it out, it'll be, hast thou a business, have an eye to it, and if it be for your profit, keep it with thee. What does that mean when I put it like that? Hast thou a side hustle, have an eye to it, and if it be for your profit, keep it with thee. Go ahead.
Saying if this side hustle is benefiting you, keep at it. Keep working that thing.
Everything but the last part.
It's like I'm just trying to put it to something in the world. I was always told, with your hustle, right? First of all, you want to keep your eye on, all your profits, your business, everything, and then it's your hustle. So why always keep something on you? You know what I'm saying? Keep it with you. You get found without
okay.
it. Like
keeping it with you is, I think that's the part that beating you, and it could be how I'm saying it. It may be just how I'm wording it. This here is saying, if you have cattle, this cattle is not a pet, right? You have cows for one reason: to sell it, to get meat from it, milk, whatever. You get the point? If they be for thy profit, keep them with thee.
Like going back to the cattle. So like you want to make sure that you have the best cattle. Like you don't want them to go sick, wander off, this, that, and the third. Keep
So
an eye
keeping
on
them with you is you keeping an eye on it. You keeping a close eye. How you keep a close eye on something? Only if they're with you. You get the point? You have to keep a close eye on this thing if they be for profit. This is you taking care of it. You understand? This is you have to take care of this thing. You got to keep it with you. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's like you said this before with the and my brother's keeper. Keep means to take care of. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's in this context. It's like you have to take care of. You got to keep it with you. You got to keep an eye on this thing. How could you keep an eye if you miles away? You understand? Now, if this is the instruction for catalog, hast thou children, instruct them when they're young. You understand? This is it's care. You're taking care of this person and teaching them and correcting them and raising them and letting them know it's okay to make a mistake and come tell me this and this is how you do this, this is how you do that. Go try it now. No, do it like this. It's constant. It's a constant thing going on. So that, let me get the picture. Let's not lose with the thing. All right, go ahead. So that when go back to the front of it, all the way to the front, all the way to the front. See, this is halfway to a grown woman here. She's done seeing her menstrual cycle. You see what she carried in the back. If you trying to correct her here, you're late. You're late. You understand? Let's go to the father part now. Like you had to correct her when she young, when she crawling around like that. You get the point? You have to bring her from that up to that, halfway to an adult. You understand what I'm saying? You can't not do it. And then when somebody notices she's an adult, you get mad. If you her father, you notice her mother was an adult, right? Right or wrong? So what's your thought? She was going to be in diapers for the rest of her life? You are raising her, hoping that you do the best job so you're really raising another brother's wife. That's having a daughter. You're raising somebody who would benefit a brother like you. You get the point? It's brotherhood to raise a daughter. That's in the Bible here. We're going to read it. It's brotherhood to raise her. Because one day, some boy is going to see her and want her like you wanted her mother. You understand? So you're preparing for that. You are preparing all the way for that moment. Now, when that moment comes, you run through the whole damn defensive line like you are running back. You just shatter every goddamn thing. Like you're not considering things. You're not preparing. She's going to school, nigga. You think she ain't gonna have a boyfriend? You think she ain't gonna have a note in her hand, in her bag? Do you like me? Check the yes box or in her phone, whatever they do. You're stupid if you're not considering all of that. And I'm not saying just open the gates and give, a child free for all. But there's some things you have to expect. You have to expect that these things is going to happen. So expecting that it's going to happen, you prepare for it, which is instruct them when they're young.
Right.
You have to instruct them. You have to be the one to ask them first about boys or girls. What about the good boys or girls in your class? At the appropriate age, of course. You get the point? Once you realize that, they're hanging out with friends, you'll hear a few names over and over. And who's this one? This is your boyfriend? Oh, you, Dad. If this is a girl. If it's a boy, he gonna start do the nigga shit. You get the point? He gonna do the whole nigga shit right here. What the young boy say? This that splash. You get the point? Because he a young boy. But you can't. That's if you come down hard on them with that part, or you don't prepare them for it, it could be something that's considered unspeakable until they show up pregnant, or you get a call from the jail. You understand? And then you will be like, damn, you know, I did all this for you, and then you're gonna do that. Now the problem is you, nigga, you free. You ain't pregnant. Like, what is we even talking about? You understand? A child, everything they do is really on you. Up to a certain, once they reach the adult age, they know better, and now every decision is on them. But once they're a kid up, you're responsible. So let's get some more. Hast thou children? Go ahead. Ukwash, if you don't mind. Something supposed to be here. I'm missing. I keep wanting to do something. Go ahead.
Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
What is that saying? Anybody? Go ahead. What's lucky? Let me get your sister. Go ahead.
Basically, like guide them.
You're guiding them. You're teaching them. What is the other part? And bow down their neck from their youth. You have that part? If not, the other brother having. Go ahead, Shepard.
So I was gonna say more so humble them, you know, towards things way in their youth.
That's in the spirit of it. The bowing the neck down. You read this to a Christian, they're gonna say, "Oh, you abusive," right? And that's what they would say. They would say you abusive because of the language. But bowing the neck down is symbolic. It's a spiritual to it. It's a spiritual thing, right? It's not, you know, walk around like this all day. That's not this. What is the opposite of a neck that is not bowed? What is the opposite of that? Go ahead.
Stiff neck.
A stiff neck. I'll take that. I'll take a stiff neck. Something else.
So, like, sir, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say, very proud. Very proud
neck. A proud neck looks how? Upright.
Come.
Upright, like you high and mighty. Your nose is in the sky. You get the point? That type of person, you can't tell them nothing. And that's how children are today. DC did what yesterday? Who knows? Who's up on it? What did DC council do yesterday? Curfew again from 11 to 6. I think because of some fracas. That's a old word. You ought to look that up. Some old fracas that happened at the Navy Yard with some kids, some teenagers, and the National Guard. You should see them playing tag with the National Guard. You see the footage of the National Guard trying hard to keep up with them with that vest and them boots, and them niggas just cutting angles, like running routes in training. The guard can't keep up. Poor guard. I was just hoping they ain't just hold one of them kids and beat the living shit out of them. Why? These children think it's fun. They don't have somebody to instruct them. Don't fuck around with these guards. These is grown men that done left their house, left their family, left their jobs. Some of them, they probably not going back to a job and they ain't get paid yet. You get the point? They're frustrated. They don't want to be here. They're in the fucking cold now. They don't even got good bathrooms for them. You all know when they had them tanks on them, they was pissing and shitting in the tank. In the tank, on duty. And you gonna run and try to play chicken with them? When one of them hold you, what do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? Go ahead.
Peter McNeely.
Huh?
Peter McNeely.
Worse than that. Worse than that. This is you're gonna get all the frustration out. No, I ain't talking nothing about racism yet. I'm just talking about just being on that job like that. You get the point? Now add that into the white supremacy and the racism and America is my country. But you need somebody to instruct them. Don't do that shit. You know, you ain't got to be out there. In fact, be in the house. In fact, all of y'all come over to my spot. We have a backyard. Y'all could chill here. Let me call your parents. You get the point? Let me call your parents. What's your parents' number? Hey, don't get smart with me, young boy. I was your age too. Come on. What's your number? Call your parents. Let them know you're here, blah, blah, blah. You could do that. You could do the responsible thing. You could do the brotherly thing and keep them out. You could raise them differently. But because they're not raised right, they're proud. You can't tell them nothing. You can't correct them, nothing like that. And now you have somebody whose head is in the sky. So from young, you have to humble them. And the humbling is a technique over time. It's not a one-time thing. It's a technique over time where you'll remember old school is like, who you talking to? Change your voice. You know, that type of thing, that old school type of, yeah, all right, well, you could say that better than that. How should you say that? Apologize, say sorry. Apologize for what? You have to walk them through the whole thing and do it over and over. And to what Shapat was saying, when you wrong them, you have to apologize to them too. Because what could always happen? What you and I grew up with, when you do something, it's all good. You don't say sorry to me, but I always had to apologize. You can't do that. They're a person. And if you're training them, you should train them that even the authority could apologize if they fuck up. You know what? That's my fault. That ain't even your fault. I apologize. I shouldn't even say that to you. Don't even worry. Nah. You get the point? You have to show them. You have to show them long before that thing. Long before that thing. So let's keep going.
Verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Hast thou daughters?
Mm-hmm.
Have a care of their body,
Mm-hmm.
and shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
Go ahead. What's that? What's that say? Read it one more time.
Hast thou daughters?
Uh-huh.
Have a care of their body.
Go ahead.
And shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
Okay. You ready to teach your class about one? I see you. What is that saying? That's close, but I need a little more. Come on, you're all supposed to know. Come on, man. Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. Go ahead. God damn. Pump faking on. You pump faking on. Yeah, something like that too. Come on. Who knows? I'm starting to call somebody. Arawadia, come on with it. Oh, no, hold on. Who's in Trinidad? Who's down there? Shaw, Maikwa?
Yes, yes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Maikwa. Take a shot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. If it's saying if you have daughters, right? Have care for the body, right? Make sure that they do, or I should say, abuse themselves with anybody. All right. And show not thyself cheerful with them. Do be too friendly, or make sure that you remain the authority figure in their life.
Okay, let's start with that. Let's start there. That's a good start. Anybody else?
So Salaki, if I could.
Yeah.
It's saying like, has thou daughters? Have you given them enough wisdom for them to care for their body and go out and be respectful from the wisdom that you taught them, so they won't go out showing their body off and everything?
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that too. Go ahead, sis.
I was basically like, teach your daughters that her body isn't everything.
That's definitely a level to be on, because today most women think they are their body. That's why OnlyFans exists. That's why Instagram exists. You get the point? Like, a woman doesn't she doesn't think it's damn near like it's a cheat code, which makes it promotes laziness and it promotes weakness, because to get the other part of her active, she's gonna have to go to school. She's gonna have to commit to, learning a skill and, going through the rough time when you don't know it and then getting it right. She's gonna have to do what everybody else does. But if now in today's society, she learns that if she could just take her clothes off, still, 2 million people is going to accept her overnight. Everybody's going to have love for her. You get the point? So that's also a level to be on. All right. Have a care for their body. Meaning, now remember, this is from young. So this is even before the sexual aspect comes into play. You get the point? This is before that. This is when they're young. Let's say they're around his age or a year and a half, 2 years old. A baby, you start what? You bathing a baby, right? Then you get them to the point where they're bathing themselves, right? Around about that time, you should never look directly at them naked. Even though at first you might have to look to see if they're doing what they're doing, but when they look at you, now they're not going to be looking at you because they're busy cleaning themselves. And you say, did you get, your leg, you get your shoulder. Oh, shoulder. You're going to have to be like this with your back to them and you're looking over to see what's going on. But they could never see you looking at them. A child should never get used to an adult or anybody else seeing them naked. It should feel like an invasion. You get the point? Because this society promotes nakedness. You play sports, you see everybody naked at some time. You get the point? Right or wrong? In Esau's organized sports, the locker room don't have no separation. Men or women. They just this week or last week in Virginia. It was this week. Was it Virginia or New York? Some broad came out in the Gold's gym cussing everybody out because there's a transgender in the bathroom halfway through the surgery. She says the biggest rod she ever seen in her life. And she's scared. But she was right. Because this fool in there trying to be, a woman who knows what he is, but he's in there in a whole naked space with women undressed and he undressed and she in there like, what the hell is going on? So from small, you're going to have to put in their mind, not even me, your parent, should see you naked. You get the point? Okay. That's having a care for their bodies. They now know that you don't need to come to the bathroom with me. Oop, I need to go pee. And some pervert, I'll come help you. No, I'm okay. I don't need to go. No, you're not supposed to be in there with me. You'll have that reaction from the children. On top of that, they are never supposed to see you naked. You get the point? Okay. When they're young, of course, they're going to have to see the mother because she's nursing. But once they get to the age where they, eating the solid food and they're taking a bath themselves, don't come out the bathroom with the towel wrapped around your waist, nigga. Your pecs all outside for your son or your daughter to see. Don't do that shit. Don't let them see you naked if you're a woman, if you're their mother. And just because I birthed you, I know what you have, you know what I have. That's fuckery. Excuse my language. It's bullshit. You have a care for their body by showing them you have a care for your body. You get the point? It's a culture you're raising. It's a culture because put the picture back up on the screen from the beginning. Don't play it, but just put it back to the beginning. Because if that's raised from small, he's not going to be comfortable to do that in public. She is not going to be comfortable to do that. Because from young, ain't nobody had to come to the bathroom with me or touch me. You get the point? From young, he understands, how he's supposed to conduct himself. You get the point? So that wouldn't happen. This happens because of the Christian church. This happens because of the society we live in today. That young people can't control themselves enough. Now, this is not to say it wasn't happening in the Bible. Of course it happened in the Bible. That's how Christ was born. Joseph couldn't keep his hands off of Mary. Mary probably had something, a wagon bigger than that. You get the point? But it's a culture you have to raise from young, because even with Joseph and Mary, what does the Bible say? Joseph, being a just man, would not put her away. Like Joseph know he had sex with her. Joseph know if she's pregnant, he did it. And now he had to step up and into the thing because of the being raised a certain way. You know, don't let him crawl on the thing, brother. All right. Anywhere else, but not on that. All right. So let me get some more. Right. What does it say now? Have thou dost care for their body and show not thyself cheerful toward them. So of course, as you're raising them up, you're letting them know about their body. You're having that talk about their menstrual cycle early. One day you're gonna wake up and there's gonna be blood everywhere. Don't wait till the blood is everywhere. It's gonna traumatize the damn brother. She's gonna think she dying, brother. I'm just telling you straight up. She's gonna think she's dying. You understand? Because why? All the cartoons show when blood leaking, you're gonna die. You have that talk early. So she's prepared mentally for the thing. You get the point? You want to raise them a certain way. Don't let nobody touch you. Don't let nobody, even girls, don't let them do it. Don't let nobody play in your hair. Don't let nobody do this. You know, hug your friends. You want to let them know what's good touch and bad touch. You remember that old school thing? Good touch, bad. You want to let them know all of that type of thing young, right? And show thyself not cheerful toward them. That simply means be their parent and not their friend. There's a lot of parents who wants to be friends with their kids because they want to live vicariously through their children. Some parents, they can't just fathom getting old. They just can't fathom. No, you the 70s music that you was young, once young, saying that's old school. You understand? Like, no, you there. You there right now. If mumble rap frustrates you and mumble rap is not real music, you're old, nigga. You're old. You're old. You're archaic. There's cobwebs all over you and shit out. You're old. That's it. You old now. They're young. You can't be there. And because of that, some people can't let go of it or can't accept it. So they try to be young with their children. And you can't be their friend. A friend doesn't have authority. A friend, you know, is not going to tell you right from wrong. A friend is not going to tell you what's good for you, even if it hurts you. You get the point? That's not what a friend does. You can't be a friend with your children. That's what it means when they say not too cheerful towards them. They can't look at you and think we're equal. You understand? You have to carry yourself in a way like they know, oh, nah, he ain't gonna go for that. Shit, she ain't gonna go for that. Can't say that. That conscience is gonna help them in the world. It's gonna help them in life. It's gonna help them out because you are not their friend. You get the point? Keep going.
Verse 25. Verse 25. Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Right. Read it one more time.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding.
What does that mean? One second. I'm gonna let's a few people get it first. Then I'll come to you. All right. Give me the first part. What's the first part say? Marry thy daughter. What does that mean? You go get married to her? It says marry thy daughter. What does that mean? You're all silent, boy. You must not want to pay a dowry ever in the nation of Israel. Come on out.
It's saying, find her a husband.
Basically, it's saying marry her, meaning get her to the point where you can give her to her brother with good conscience. You get the point? If you are a brother, you're gonna know this girl child you have, she ain't shit. And no man should have her. Or Salakia, or she should not ever have a man, not yet. You are to change. You get the point? Okay. You're bringing her to the point where it's like you could confidently say to this brother, man, this is a good girl here. You know, I ain't saying that just because I'm her father. She's good. She know the basics. She could cook, clean, do that, but she have a skill with sewing, and she's really artistic. She could do, you know, interior design shit, blah blah blah. Or this one here, even though she's a girl, she always like to go out in the field and ride them horses or take care of chickens. She could, you know, she could skin a chicken. She could slaughter a young lamb. She can't do a cow because she ain't strong enough, but she could take a young lamb or a lamb and slaughter it and, you know, skin it, do everything. But you start to run down all her skills to this brother. Now think about that today when the average brother is attracted to a girl. What is he attracted for? Huh? Them rappers had a song before. Ass. That's it. That's all. That's all you want. You don't consider nothing before that. Go ahead.
You know, what you were just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Bobby V train, like, you know, how did you get that thing in them jeans? That's what they want to know.
That's all you want to know.
But if I made
well, listen, not first off, but in addition to, if you took care of her body, she wouldn't be wearing those jeans.
Right.
In the first place. You wouldn't be wearing those jeans. Brother, I always think about the whole culture of what we go through in Israel when it comes to the whole process. You know how you don't realize how desensitized you are to each other's physical attributes. Because you could go on the internet and see a naked woman now. She could go on the internet and see a naked man. But brother, think about y'all get together, and this is the first time you'll ever really see it in the full flesh. Oh, that wedding night is different, brother. There's something going on in that room that's holier. You get the point? It's a whole different, because remember, she ain't never seen it in that context before. You ain't never seen her in that context before. You know the amount of exploration you're going to do by the time the sun come up? Because there's no sites to go on. There's no whorehouse to go to. You get the point? Like, you fully invested in this thing here. The psychologist today is saying that even though we in 2025 and we're in a hypersexualized society, people are having less sex than any other time in history. And that's a deep statement. Yeah, it's twisted, right? You would think it's more. You gotta understand what he's saying. There's the websites, there's the toys, which is largely marketed to individual use. Added to that, people are having sex, but then there's not a connection going on. It's like somebody say, yeah, man, I ate today. What you had, McDonald's? You'd be like, shit, nigga, you ain't eat. You understand? Right. You're not having sex today, Ark. You're just fucking for 20 minutes in a hotel. You understand? You're not having it. You're not really having it, which is why you're not satisfied. Which is why your desire, your lust can't reach a point of, okay, I've had it. It's more and more, because what you're having is not it. You get the point? What you're having is not the thing, which leads, it's so layered, it leads to the dysfunction in society with the divorce rates and all of that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're really not having the thing how it's supposed to be. You're having a happy meal. You ain't get a good heavy plate to make you unbutton your damn belt and lean back. You get the point? You ain't really get this thing. You understand? And the therapists, the psychologists, they see in it because they having to talk to so many people. They're having to, work with so many people who going through it, and that's a big issue. But it all comes back to how you're raised. So now he's saying, marry thy daughter. You want to raise them up to the point where you could give them away to somebody. That's supposed to be such a, I want to know this brother here. I need to know everything about him. Just like the cattle. He's profitable to me. I'm going to keep him close. I'll go meet his father. Make a reason for all of us to sit and drink and do whatever, because I'm giving my daughter to him. That's how it's supposed to be. That brother, yeah, my girl, I need him to marry her. Go ahead.
It's like my mate is. I see it all the time on like TV and stuff like that, and it's almost in every scenario where the father likes this particular dude, and he been trying to marry his daughter off to him for like their whole life or something like that. He really likes him, but the way he raised the daughter, she don't even like him. She like everything else. Dude's looking at her for this, that, and the third. Well, this dude genuinely likes her.
Well, this is the same thing here, right? Because this brother with the orange hat, I'm sure he has somebody he would rather her be around. I'm sure there's somebody he would rather her, be around that wouldn't have you at the bus stop like this, right? He would much rather that thing. The problem is because of the Christian church, I'll say this with the most respect. I'm trying to say it. I had to tap into my inner Judite. I know you all say things with the honey on it. Everybody could accept that shit. But because you have not raised her, you're really trying to marry her to some faggot. You're trying to marry her to a brother who is not like him. And more than likely, the shit is just going to go left. You understand? Because she would have want somebody like you because you instructed her. So now if she's going to go to somebody else, she's already trained for instruction. If that nigga ain't instructing her and checking her and telling her what's right and wrong, she's not going to feel him. You understand? She's not going to, she's going to feel weird, like, why he ain't correcting me? Why he tell me what to do? You understand what I'm saying? Because she's instructed from young. You get the point? And because we don't have that in our society, it's, people are doing this with the best hopes and that's it. But the thing goes left 90% of the times because you didn't get the instruction you needed to learn this, to successfully do this. You don't have the instruction. In addition to that, you don't have the background. You don't have two families who rooting for you. You don't have the investment there. There's no family investment. So if there was a family investment here, what would happen? When I say family investment, meaning his side of the young girl side of the family, the young boy side of the family. The investment is both of y'all know each other. Both of y'all, y'all aware that the boy and the girl like each other. You're facilitating time for them to sit and talk and hang out and go to movies. Because they have a family investment, what will happen here if he does this to the boy? Shapat, I need the mic. Need the mic for a second now.
Come
on. He would like, well, I'm telling my father, and my father's going to.
Oh, well, his father see it. It's on tape. No, you just disrespected the family. Go ahead, sis. You want to say something? Yeah, you just disrespected the family. You treat this nigga like shit. That's how you feel about his family. You get the point?
Okay.
That's how you feel about his family. It's this whole thing here is way too late to correct. They don't know it though. They think they have to do this because their friends are going to see their daughter with her big ass out and the young boy feeling up on her, and their friends are going to say, you raise a little hoe, or you raise this young boy who have no respect. So they have to do it. Most times parents do a correction and it's really for them. It's not really to help the child. Like this here, both of y'all come, sit down in the car. Go in the back. Don't say nothing. Scare the shit out of them. Man. You think he's scared there? You put them in the back seat and don't say shit and just keep looking in that rear view. Oh, brother, they're going to shit bricks out. And you take them and you call the parents and that's it. You work the thing out. Who's this guy? Who's that? Well, listen, you don't touch my daughter now. You're going to have to stay with her. You lay it down. You get the point? No. This thing here is unhealthy because you want your daughter to be with a man like you, right? No. The demon on him is telling the boy, do something. The boy should have hit him. The boy should have cracked him. You're gonna say I'm crazy for that shit, right? Him not swinging is showing the girl you in love with a punk. It's the whole thing is dysfunctional. That's why I say anything coming out of this is dysfunction. It's too late. The boy should have hit him. Boom. He would have cried, "How you hit my father?" He would have tried to beat the boy up, whatever. But he ain't no punk. But you saw the video. Play the end where he's walking off. Now go back some more because I want to hear all that shit he's saying. Go back. No. Let's go back right here. Yeah, play from there. Good. Brother, he's choking Harvard. He's teaching the young boy how you got to deal with her. You understand? He's showing him this is how you got to deal with this girl. But you love her, right? You love this girl so goddamn much. Go ahead. Do some blood. Young boy wants to do something. You could see it. He's in two minds. Oh, brother, he took his sword out. You embarrass him in front of his girl. That was highly dysfunctional right there. Highly.
Salagi, sir.
Hey, come on now. That's my conscience. Go ahead, conscience.
No, and just watching this, it really highlights why it's so important for the brothers too to grow up with a strong father, because I remember my pops telling me, like, sometimes if a girl has her father, you stand up to him because he might be.
Because I can scream. Go ahead, because I keep going.
My pops always told us if you meet a girl and she does have her father in her life, he's like, you have to stand up to him because a lot of times
on his picture. Right, the little man on his not remove. The little man on his picture. You see that? Just click that. Go ahead, because
Kawakan. And I remember it was his sister. I really didn't like her like that. I was in high school. I didn't like her like that, but I found out later that she liked me like that. And I went to her house and I met her dad. He was some real big, tall, dark-skinned dude. He looked intimidating. And I remember he would do little stuff that I recognized, okay, this cat is testing me.
Right.
And I remember hearing my pop's voice, and it was like, I just, in that moment, I treated him like he was my equal. And it was like, yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Like, I'm talking to him like, yeah, you're not about to punk me or bitch me in here. And I remember she said, the next day, she's like, my dad really likes you. He really, really likes you. But at that time, I didn't care because I didn't like her like that. But I just remember. but I remember just, it's important to have strong fathers for them boys because it puts something in you where it's like, it's even if it wasn't a test, you still should just not allow yourself to be punked, or in that situation like that. Like you said, the brother should have straight up hit him, and that just
he should have cracked him.
Yeah.
He absolutely should have cracked him. Just when he leaned in and said, do something, he had to crack him. He has to at that point. But that's not something you're going to learn in the Christian church. I guarantee the Christians on here right now looking at me and saying, you see why we can't trust them? Look, he's telling him to assault the dude. So what did the father do? He didn't assault him. He didn't assault the girl. Leaning over somebody, like, first off, that's kidnapping. You're making somebody stay somewhere where they don't want to be. You're leaning in on them. They can't move. You're in their face. He should have did it. He should have just did it. And he chopped him in his face. He should have just did it. He should have just let off. Now, for you irons out there, this is not a green light to just go decking old ass niggas for the dumb shit. Come up in here so you could deal with a father who will have a talk with you for his daughter over a bottle of scotch than under some nasty put the train thing back up. I'm pointing at the screen. I'm trying to hint to you. Because you're doing a little too much, because you gotta get a sidekick for this thing here. Pull it back. You not there. God damn. Yeah, this shouldn't be the conversation with her father under some bus stop thing. The conversation should be with him, with a bottle of scotch or soda. I don't know how young y'all want to go, but something where it's more honorable and dignified. You get the point? Like listen, brother, you can't be in public feeling up my daughter like that, man. Come on. You know, somebody else would have thrown you over that train thing. What's wrong with you? And listen, am I right? And then you talk to his father. You get the point? But this whole thing here is to be thrown in the trash. It's too far gone. Unless they come into the truth. Like, there's no repairing this. This boy is never, ever going to forget this interaction. That girl, she is in the back seat, punching the air, and can't wait to grow up so she could move out this nigger house and never see him again. That's what happened here. He gave them a demon for life because somebody gave him a demon. His homie is scared of him. His homie right there with him is scared of him. Wouldn't stop him. That's another thing. You can't have people around you that would not stop you. If you have people around you because they co-sign everything, you're cultivating an environment of punk. Because they'll just be a yes man to every goddamn thing, and they would never say, Salakia, sir, Salakia, brother. If I could talk to you, that thing, I think that was wrong and that I was off. There'll never be a Matthew 18 and 15. Because everything out his mouth is correct. His homie should have stopped him. Say, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, big man. Listen, you're going to lose your respect. This tape going viral now. Everybody knows who he is. You know, there's some men watching this tape wanting to meet him. I'm one of them. Wanting to meet him. What are you going to do? You're going to keep her in a tower forever? What's your problem? Why you do that to him? For what? Maybe somebody need to get up in his face, sit him down, slap something off his head, and make him walk. You understand? This shit should never ever have happened. It's horrible. Anybody who think this is how you deal with it, and we need more fathers like that, that's the fathers that's around. That's why we, and this is not a knock on the fathers. I'm just saying the whole thing is dysfunctional. This is the result of the Christian church. This is the result of the Muslim mosque. This is just dysfunction. To correct this, you have to come in the Israelite school of UPK to correct that thing. To correct the Commander General Yahanna creates an environment where a brother could see a sister could see a brother, and be attracted to each other. And there's a direct channel on how to speak. And how to go about speaking. What do you think all these cookouts and stuff is about? That's not the only reason, but that's also part of it. We are a social type of people. You understand? Okay. The Lord gave us all these high holy days. What's the in every high holy day, in every memorial? What do they say? It's a holy convocation. What is a convocation?
A gathering.
A gathering. It's holy. This is a gathering that's separate. It's not like other gatherings. This is a separate gathering. And this is a place where you could walk up to a young sister, talk to her, or she could walk up to you. That happens. I'm telling you straight up, that shit happens, brother. You better be ready for it. Come on.
It's like what you was just bringing out. I saw it, in live and in color at one of the cookouts. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there, the water. I'm sitting there, and I hear a brother. So like, excuse me, and he's bringing another brother over there, and he's bringing her to the table where his daughters are. He was like, "Hey, isn't this the brother that you was talking about?" And then I just saw him sit back, just like, and just
he's bringing the girl to the.
No, he's bringing the brother
to the girl
to the con.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, y'all don't know how to sneak off nowhere and hide to do nothing, and that's the other thing. He's at the train station doing everything because they can't be with each other normally in public amongst everybody else. And I'm not saying the whole feeling up and shit is just dishonorable. It's not something you really want to do publicly with your woman because other people are looking You're sexualizing her. You're making other men want her. You get the point? You don't want to do that with your woman. You see that whole how they promote our celebrities, where every man, not in here of course, but every radio jockey and celebrity is like, oh, Beyonce, some. You're lusting over another man's woman. It's brought her kids and shit. You get the point? You're not supposed to do that thing. You lust over her because you the only one who could see what she has. She the only one seeing what you have. You don't want to do all of that in public. It's more dishonorable. It's a distasteful type of thing. You don't want to do that with her. Go ahead.
I noticed too in this time is like baggy jeans for women have come back out. Like if I was a father right now, I would jump on that. You want all the colors? Yeah, all the colors.
Well, listen, I would tell you straight up. ISUPK is already ahead of the curve. Baggy jeans come back out. We already in style. We the only people who live in the past and are already in the future. Like everything we do, they're starting to do now. They're starting to put the spikes and the studs on jackets and fringes and shit. We was doing it all the time. You get the point? So the life and the truth, it creates a more healthy environment for this to go the right way. This here is just a Christian and a Muslim meeting up and doing what Christians and Muslims do, or any other religion. It's just a horrible showcase. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be where he done raised her and he is observing all the young brothers in her circle to figure out if one of them he should be plotting just as she's plotting. Like, it's your business. It says marry thy daughter. How could you marry her if you don't see who she's looking at or see who is around enough? You get the point? Come help him out here. He ready to come up on the podium. He ready to come up here and teach. He's like, I could do a better job than you, nigga. What the hell is you talking about? Right? Let me get some more. Hold on. Give me 25 again. Somebody, whoever reading.
Verse 25, marry thy daughter. And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter. But give her to a man of understanding.
Right? Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter. You have daughters, you have your work cut out for you. And it's not like raising a son or marrying a son off. It's different. Like a boy is damn near wired for the world. The girl you have to make. You get the point? Like, he's already more or less wired for the world. His aggression is there. He's more physical. He can handle things. He could do. You give him you can give him a instructions, a page long, and tell him, all right, boy, you're ready. That's basically it. Huh? Oh, brother, you're gonna have to do a whole lot more with her. You're gonna have to do a whole lot more. It takes way more care in raising her. So to the point when you're ready to marry her, you would have performed a very weighty matter. It's a heavy thing now, because this girl here, she is going to make what, 4 or 5 kids in her lifetime, maybe more. Whatever you put into her is going into them. You understand?
Okay.
Whatever you put into her, it could have somebody die of adultery, or 5 children grow up to be, amazing people in the truth. You understand? Like, it's a weighty thing. Whatever you put into her could mean this brother goes to jail, or somebody kills this brother because she talking to somebody on the side and he think he's the real nigga and you the side nigga. You understand? Like, you perform a weighty matter. Even, it's a bigger burden. So now for him, you ain't perform the burden. You didn't take it up. You didn't deal with all of that thing right there. You found a car to come choke her out and abuse the boyfriend. Why didn't you just pick her up from wherever she was? Why didn't you just pick them up? Why didn't you just pull up and she jump in the car, you jump in, you dap him up in front of the whole school? His friends is like, damn, she's bad. You cool with her pops, man. You the man. You could have given him so much props by how you deal with him. But she's at the bus stop because you ain't picking her up. but you dare to choke out and abuse the boy. It's just backwards and foolish. It should have never happened. This shit should have never, ever happened. Ever. It's wrong. That's what he was asking me? Yeah, it's horrible. That's a horrible thing to do. It's a horrible thing to do. Even if you had to check them, that shit could be done indoors. That shit could be done, in a way that it doesn't scar them for life. It could be done in that way. Even if it means they never see each other again. You ain't got to do that thing in public. That was just horrible to do. And of course, give her to a man of understanding. You have daughters out there. You're a young girl. You listening to the class. You want to come fully into the Israelite school of UPK and learn what must be learned, which really is changing your life and getting trained over time. You're going to get instructed here from young because you're coming in here and you're going to be born again. You're going to be like a child again, and you're going to get raised up in here. And this protocol is called the 6 months to 1 year rule, or the 1 year rule. You're going to come in here for 90 days and shed yourself for the world. You're going to be consistent up in here. You're going to pay your tithes. You're going to learn how to dress again. You're going to learn how to talk again. You're going to learn how to walk. You're going to learn who you should have as a friend and who you can't be friends with. You're going to learn the wisdom to survive in the earth. And you do that consistently enough, you're going to get a name. After you get a name, and this is for brothers too, after you get a name, now you would be halfway to your 6 months of eligibility to court anybody, right? 90 days. He say, yeah, like he waiting on that shit. You didn't realize that? He say, yeah, like he exhaling, like, thank God, because there's some diapers I ready to tear up. He say, yeah, 6 months. Shit. God damn it. Right? So you'll be halfway on the road to that 6 months. After 6 months, you could request to court somebody. Just because you requested doesn't mean it's going to happen. Just be prepared to hear no in here a lot more than you hear yes. That's all I can tell you. Be prepared to make the request and be like, shit, this ain't going to work no way. Right? You get approved to court. There's a protocol for courting, going on dates, all that type of stuff. You ain't hands off each other, man. You ain't got to show each other every damn thing. You could give yourself a chance for something that's going to be successful. Give yourself a chance for something that's going to last long. And just, you're going to be one of them old people talking about you married for 63 goddamn years. That shit ain't happening no more. You get the point? Give yourself the shot. This year sounds long to the lust-filled or the animalistic. But goddamn, this is a year towards the rest of your life. Unless you're planning to die in 2 years, this year investment is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Just go through it. You get the point? Now you're courting. You want to go on a date. You call, you ask permission. He wanted to meet her at the bus stop. He should have called. You ain't got to put it back up. It's too hard. It's a lot. I don't traumatize Bukwash. Yes. I apologize, Bukwash. Salak. Yeah. You want to meet her at the bus stop, you call the orange hat. You call him, something. Yeah, I want to, if you're not picking up today, so I didn't mind. I wanted to walk home with her so we could talk and shit, or ride the bus. I want to make sure you ride the bus with her and meet her where you at, something. You get the point? You want to call it, you calling her father now about her. You get the point? In front of her, that's the best thing to do. You don't go and hide in a corner and, do the thing. You say something, oh, let me call your pops now. Let me call the camp leader right now. That's what happens in the UPK, right? I mean, the cookout, she wearing the white corsage, if it's the Passover or whatever. You come and tell, he says, how you doing? Something. I'm all right, shalom, brother. How you doing? She already know what you are now. Don't think she ain't know. She saw you across the room before you saw her. 9 times out of 10. You think you saw her first. She saw you already out. You walk up to her, you ask her name, whatever. You say, who's your camp leader? So-and-so. Well, let me call him right now. You're doing that because that communicates to her, you are honorable, brother. You go into her head about this thing. Oh, this brother serious. You get the point? It's you again instructing, training. You're training a culture of it. You start doing that. You're asking for permission. You ask for permission to go on a date. You ask for permission to see her. You have to ask permission to touch her. Can I hold her hand, sir? Can I do that? Can I give her a hug? Now, that sounds foreign. right? There's niggas on there and sisters on the niggerettes on the internet right now saying, I had to ask permission to hold hands. Shit. Later for that. Bye, ho. Bye, weak ass nigga. We don't need your type in here. We need the type that's going to ask permission to hold her hand, because her hand is precious. Not many men have touched that hand. You want to touch her hand? You sure you want to hold her hand? Go ahead, hold her hand. No problem. Go ahead, hold her hand. Yeah, give her a hug. No problem. You want to get yourself in the habit of calling, so that when you get in the heat of the moment now and you can't keep your hands off the tail, what you going to do? Hold on, sis. Hold on. Still like you, sir. Yeah, still like, I would like to marry your sister. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. No, I mean, I had to marry her now, sir. What's your cash app? You get the point? You want to train yourself to do that so that you don't go have sex with somebody's daughter without their permission. That's dishonorable act. It's a dishonorable thing. And for sisters too, you are the gatekeeper. If it's one time a sister has power, is when she opens and closes her legs. You have ultimate power at that point. You decide to open your legs to this dude, that's, you bound to him for life. That's just it. So you now want to keep the protocol yourself. You don't want to, don't get caught up in the TV thing and he throws a passion. You're hugging and kissing and heavy breathing. And the Jodeci playing in the background. I don't see nothing wrong. We're not supposed to be doing this, but I want you. And don't do that dumb, weak shit, man. Don't do that. Be so businesslike about this thing. It's going to be better for both of you all. It's going to be better. It's like you're giving her the feeling of, this is serious. This is not the throes of passion. This is not that. This is like building a house. You see how building a house is? Does everybody just go build a house? Nah. Or just go buy a car brand new? Nah. It takes a little bit of time. You go get that foundation. A lot of time is spent in the foundation. When you see the building a structure and they put the fence up where you can't see inside, and every day you hearing and they're banging the piles down, and you're not seeing, but the foundation is being built. And then they come up above ground, you start to see structures going up, and you're amazed at the beauty of the building. But if that foundation ain't done right, that shit gonna fall. You do that foundation right, do that honorable thing, do it right, be honorable in it. Be the one to say, no, we can't do this. This I ain't asked permission yet, Let's take our time, let's do this. And the sister, if you meet with a brother like that, you know you have a good one. If somebody overstepping, you all be the checks and balances for it. You get the point? Like that's you do it honorable, because there's a time for it to prove yourself. And because you don't put any time and you done withheld yourself for so long, if you complete the time and you get permission to marry each other, because you done invested so much. So it's like you wanted to say something? Okay. Because you done invested the time in it so much. Now, brother, you're on a road now to, just ride whatever problem out. Because you all done showed so much discipline in the early stages. You get the point? You all done, imagine you all denied yourself over and over so many times. You could have sneak off and did this. You could have, nobody seeing what you snapping on your phone at 3 a.m. and sending him or sending her. Nobody seeing that. But you all would have dishonored each other. You get the point? You all would have, that feels good in the moment. But what that really does is lowers the respect you all have for each other at that point, because she's not yours. You are not his yet. You get the point? There's a time you can do all of that shit when you're free and clear. But this thing here, you're just lowering the respect for each other now. You're just lowering the respect. You're lowering the standard. You're giving yourself no reason to ride through a problem because you all just did what you wanted when you wanted to. You get the point? Like this, it's the whole thing really is come in the truth and escape that bullshit out. Don't, and if you're in that situation, just call for counsel before you kill somebody's, boy, child. We need all the soldiers we could up in here. That's all I could say. But that there, it should never, ever happen. And if it is that you reach that stage with her, just say you failed. Just accept the L. Just accept the L. You done failed. You get the point? Like going to that extent for what? Like, what are you doing that to him for? You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. All right, go ahead. Do your thing. What else you have for question?
So there's a couple questions online. One from Young Man's Own says, if I may, can I get a general breakdown on Psalms 147, 1-5?
Okay. Psalms 147, 1-5.
Kind of kind.
All right.
Yeah. Put that real quick. This is Psalms chapter 147, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, for it is good to sing praise unto our God, for it is pleasant and praise is comely. The Lord doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together outcasts of Israel. He healeth the broken in heart. And
sir, I can take it over.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, priest. So what?
Verse 3. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. He telleth the number of the stars. He calleth them all by their names. Great is our Lord, and of great power. His understanding is infinite.
Okay, he need a breakdown this 1-5.
Kind of general breakdown, sir.
All right, let's read it one more time, man.
From verse 1, sir.
Please.
This Psalms 147, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, for it is good to sing praises unto our God, for it is pleasant and praises comely.
Right? This is exactly what it's saying. Praise the Lord. It's good to praise the Lord. It's good to sing the praises to the Lord. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. The Lord doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together the outcasts of Israel.
Right? The Lord built Jerusalem and built the holy city. And he also gathered the outcasts of Jerusalem, meaning those who were scattered. Those are the 12 tribes who were scattered out from Jerusalem, scattered out from Israel. The Lord going to bring them all back together. Go ahead.
God will come. He healeth the broken. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds.
Right? He healeth the broken in heart. Meaning the broken in heart means what? You're afflicted with sadness or depression or, loss of the zeal for life. That happens to people from time to time. It could be a death. It could be some traumatic experience they go through. We just had the hurricane down there in Jamaica. The death toll so far, I think it wasn't, super duper high, but the devastation is, jaw dropping. You get the point? Like it's, that could give somebody mental problems. That could make you into something else. Like the Lord can, heal the brokenhearted. He can heal. He could mend you back. He could put you back. Don't think no pain that you're going through is without any sort of repair. Like the Lord can repair whatever pain you're going through, whatever loss you're going through. Now, at the time, it feels like the loss is the end of the world. It feels like the loss is, there could be no pain greater than this. And, why me, Lord? You go into a whole depression until the next pain comes and you realize that shit was nothing. But the Lord can help with whatever it is. All right, keep going.
God will come. Verse 4. He telleth the number of the stars. He calleth them all by their names.
Right. Now imagine you're looking up at the stars. You can't even count what you're looking at. It's so, it's so many of it. It's just a lot. Right? Now imagine he knows the names of all of them. He knows these stars. Well, it's telling you that what you think you know, the Lord knows way more than that. You get the point? The Lord understands things that you will never see. You will never understand. You don't even, you're not even there to see it yet. So now you should trust him more than yourself, because he knows things that you will never ever know, or could ever know, or couldn't and never understand, or could never understand in the moment. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Great is our Lord, and of great power. His understanding is infinite.
It's the same thing I just broke down. The statement was made to give you, extreme confidence in the Most High and trust in the Most High, trust in His process, trust in what He laid down to solve your problems, to solve your issues. All right. And you can get repair, you can get healed, you can get, rid of the hurt you're feeling. You could get, healed from the trauma you went through if you come to the Lord. That's what it's saying. That's what David is writing in the Psalm here. All right. Zolan, young man Zolan. That's what this that's what this is. It's pretty straightforward. In this case here, what you read is what it is. All right.
Kind.
Go ahead.
There's another question. Warrior of Yahweh, question, if I may, sir. What is fornication? What is fornication since sex equals marriage? Is fornication considered to be the act of not following through with the commitment and responsibilities of what marriage entails?
Okay, in short, fornication is unlawful sex. Unlawful sex. That's what fornication is. All right. So you all know sex is marriage, Exodus 22:16, right? And there's a few others. Fornication initially was used to describe what we did to the Lord, right? Give me Jeremiah 3:1, 1 or 2. I believe that's what I want.
Jeremiah 3:1, sir?
Yes, start at 1.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
Mm-hmm.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
It's a question.
What's like it? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
Right? Like that's the Lord checking us as Israel. He's saying, just like imagine a man had a woman and she goes with another man. Shall that initial man return to her again? No, because that land is greatly defiled, meaning whatever she did with the other nigga, you nasty if you go back there.
Right.
He said, but you've bowed down to Allah. Assalamu alaikum, and the Lakers almost won. And what's that thing they do every Friday? What's that party they go to in the mosque every Friday? I forget the name of the damn Juma. You done gone to your Juma and you put on your man dress and your Bismillah Rahim and Lach and all that shit. You done gone and worship Caesar Borgia in the Christian church and sign of the cross everywhere. You done grown dreadlocks and worship Haile Selassie I, Most High, I, Rastafari. You done went and bowed down to every single god everywhere. You done laid with every nation. And now you want to come and, say shalom and learn Hebrew and keep a Passover and think you think you better than everybody else. You're just a hoe. That's what the Lord is saying. That's what the fornication initially was, us committing adultery on the Lord. You get the point? That's what it was. It's us wanting everything that he was not about, but what the heathens wanted. So for the brother question, for the fornication in terms of with a man or woman, it's unlawful sex. So sex is marriage. You have sex with a girl, you're married to her. Sisters, you have sex with a brother, you're married to him. That's it. You're done married, that's it. You are homosexual, you go have sex with another man, that's fornication. You're a sister, you're homosexual, you go have sex with another woman as a lesbian, that's fornication. Oh, Bukwas don't need no cue for that one. I see you want to be a DJ, Bukwas. Right? You want to make your woman into a lesbian. You want to have the threesomes and the foursomes and bring other people in to your bedroom. That's fornication. You, a brother, You have sex with another brother's woman. That's fornication. That's adultery. You're a sister. You have a husband, but you open your legs to another man. That's fornication. That's also adultery. You have sex with a child. That's fornication. That's pedophilia. Sex with an animal. It's called bestiality. All that's fornication. You purchase sex. I'm trying to run on the whole. I'm trying to exhaust the list. You buying a hoe. That's fornication. That's unlawful sex. Go ahead.
Did you mention sex with interracial? You know, with a white woman.
It's interracial sex. I know there got to be one I forgot. Axelaki to water. Interracial marriages, interracial sex is fornication.
Like you said.
Fornication. Oh boy, they're coming on with. Hold on, let me get shit out the other side of already. Go ahead.
It's like if I may, being as that all of that is fornication. Is having sex with a white woman is no different than bestiality.
Listen, let's not just stop at the white woman out, because some people think, you know, well, at least it ain't no white woman, but this is some cocoa butter queen from Ghana. Nigga. You go get the homie. Go ahead, because I
was gonna say bestiality as well, sir.
Yeah, bestiality. You know, I mean, that was big amongst the Romans and the Greeks, you know, and them Hamites. Bestiality, that's fornication. Interracial marriages is fornication. That's unlawful sex. It's I'm sure there's something else. I'm sure there's something else we ain't considering.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
What about like cybertronic sex? I just made that word up, but you know, like with a robot.
Oh shit. Parliament Funkadelic right there. The cybertronic. What's a cyber? What's it again?
Try cybertronic. I don't know.
Cybertronic. It sounds right, man. That shit sound right, brother. You better copyright that shit before the AI steal your word. There'll be a hip hop band tomorrow called Cybertronetics. Right? Are you talking about the sex with the robots?
Cut.
Well, I would definitely. I mean, I would venture to think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I would venture to think it's the same situation, or more so. Okay, that part would more so be abusing yourself, because I think that would be just like a big toy, one of them big sex toys, which is not. That thing is not unlawful, but it's not healthy.
Okay.
You get the point. It's not. Okay, I'm saying this in the context of how it is today, where there's people rather have that than have the relationship. You get the point? In that context, right? In that context, it's not something you want to get used to, because when it's time for a real person to touch you, you might just be, you want iRobot. You get the point? In that context, you understand what I'm saying? Like if you a brother, you get one of them old Chinese things and satisfying yourself with that, or you a sister and you go to CVS, you get the basket and put all the batteries in the damn basket, and you struggling walking back to the car like you deadlifting something. You might want to get some help with that, find out what's going on, get some therapy. You get the point? It ain't unlawful, but at the same time, you could be harming yourself. You could be harming how you're wired, your circuits, how you're wired, because it's used in that context. You get what I'm saying? Fornication. Sakari is fornication. How could I forget? You could have a woman, you having sex with her, but you also letting her have sex with you. You get the point? You're also letting her go into you. That's fornication for sure. Absolutely. You Sakari, fringe on shirt wearing motherfuckers. You're a bunch of fornicators. And all the adultery and stuff going on in there is the same thing. You get the point? All right. And what he said, how do you what?
Is fornication considered to be the act of not following through with the commitment and responsibilities of what marriage entails?
No. Because not following through could just mean you ain't having sex with somebody else if you're a woman, or you just not doing what you're supposed to do in the marriage. You understand? Yeah. It's like being on a job and saying you just, you're not performing in your duties. It's like that. You understand? From what he's saying, like you what he said, you're not doing your responsibilities, something like that.
Yeah, kind of. You're not performing your duties of what marriage entails.
And what the marriage entails. Right now, with that said, just from experience, performing the duties of what the marriage entails, you want to get counsel. You want to come to the UPK and get some counsel, because every brother know what a marriage entails and every sister know what a marriage entails, but both of you all together don't know shit about what a marriage entails. Everybody had a list. He should be doing this. She should be doing that. But he should be doing that. Y'all don't know nothing. Because if y'all knew anything, what would you say? This is a test. Come on. I like this type of thing. I'm gonna stump y'all and y'all just looking at me like, yeah. If y'all knew, what would you say? Yeah, I know. Yeah, what's the question now? Yeah. I ain't repeating it. I ain't repeating shit. If you all knew, you would say more of what I could be doing. That's how a marriage lasts. A marriage lasts by what I'm doing. You understand? What I could do more. Not much what you not doing. You not doing this. You're not doing this. That's how the marriage fails. What I do more. Both people, if both people do it, you all ain't got no problem. You're going to disagree on, whether the temperature in the house is supposed to be, 75 or 64. You're going to disagree on where to park. But y'all ain't going, because this is, y'all taking more responsibility in this thing. It's an investment. It's time and energy going into it. But if you're busy there, like highlighting everything that's not being done on the other side, you're just finding all the reasons for this to not go. You're quiet, Salaki. I didn't mean to kill the spirit in you. Salaki. Go ahead, Shabbat.
Salaki, if I may, I remember General Muhammad always break it down like love is you suffering somebody else. You know what I mean?
Ain't that the truth, Ak? But it's a willing suffering. It's a willing. It's not a suffering like, oh my God. This is, motherfucker, you're pissing me off, but it's that thing. It's, you know what I mean? You want to suffer with this person. You want to go through whatever. It's more of that. It's more of losing than gaining. But you're gonna gain way more than you ever thought you would gain. It's that thing. All right. So I hope that clears it up for your brother. All right. With that said, you'll obey the 6-month rule. I'm trying to tell you, it's glory on the other side of that year. It's glory on the other side of that phone call, brother. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But when you pay that dowry, it's a different thing. It's a totally different, Do it that way, brother. That's what I'll say. Do it that way. And sisters, do it that way. You're gonna still have some problems, but your chances are just so much better. So much better now. All right, go ahead.
Officer Gabarakar says, Slaki Adawan, if I could get a breakdown on 1 Corinthians 8 through 10, the water, sir.
No sweat.
Learn the hard way.
First Corinthians, what?
1 Corinthians chapter 8 through 10, sir.
8 through 10? Okay. Let's go. First Corinthians 8 through 10. Okay. Let's roll.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 8, verse 8. But meat commendeth us not to God. For neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not.
Skip up 6. Start at 6.
Verse 6. But to us there is but one God, the Father of whom are.
Okay, in fact, let's start. I already know what this is, but that's for everybody else to follow along. Start at 1. I'm gonna go through it a little faster so we can get to 8. All right.
Verse 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity
Exactly what it's saying.
Edifieth.
Right? Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge, but knowledge puffeth up, but charity edified. Meaning what? This here is Paul writing to the school in Corinth about how people who coming into the truth, how you should deal with them, the things they should look out for, right? So he's saying, as touching things offered unto idols, meaning food that's in today's society would be called Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, Valentine's candy, Halloween candy. This is food offered unto idols. These are all religious holidays, worshiping another god, and there's food associated with it. And you coming into the truth, that could be a stumbling block for you. It could be a problem. So he's saying, as touching things offered to idols, we all have knowledge, but knowledge puffeth up. Now you could start to get proud with the knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edified. Charity in the script, in the Bible, is brotherhood. Brotherhood and sisterhood. That's brotherly love is charity, right? That's the biblical definition of it. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2. But if any man,
it says but or and.
Verse 2. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know.
But if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing as he ought to know. Why is that important? Because when you're coming into the truth, the wisdom that you're getting, it could, you could puff you up and you might think you know everything when you should just make a call and find out what you need to do. You understand? If any man think he knows something, he don't know anything. Make sure you understand that part. All right? Go ahead. As he ought to know, as you ought to know, you really don't know that just yet. Go ahead.
Verse 3. But if any man love God, the same is known of him.
But if a man truly love the Most High, it is going to be known, right? It's going to be known how? Your actions, what you do, your communication is going to be known of you. You get the point? But you having your Uncle Shapat over there, but you should see Shapat, boy. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Verse 4. As concerning, therefore, the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world.
Say that part again. We
know that an idol is nothing in the world.
Say it one more time.
We know that an idol is nothing in the world.
Go ahead.
And that there is none other God but one.
And there's no other God but the one God we serve, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We know that these idols are nothing in the world. So concerning the food offered to them, these gods ain't shit anyway. We don't have to worry about them. Keep going.
Verse 5. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. But to us there is but to us there is but one God, the Father of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord Jesus Christ, by whom are all things, and we by him.
Right. So even though there are many gods in the earth and many lords, there's Lord this and Lord that and God this and God that, we know there's one God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and there's one Lord, there's one Master, who is Jesus Christ, our King. Right? Keep going.
Verse 7. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge, for some with conscience of conscience.
Right. So
Like-
he's saying, now, howbeit, even with that said, not everybody has this knowledge. Not everybody knows that there's just one God and one king. Some people think, what? Some people believe in horoscopes. They think because you're born in, July, you're supposed to act one way. And because you born in, some month with water, you're supposed to be some watery fish, I guess. That's some God you're worshiping. You get the point? That's really what that is. Go ahead.
It's a lot too. I watched General Muhammad class again, and he was breaking down how those horse, those signs.
The horse. It's a lot. Go ahead. Now, go ahead.
It's a lot.
You said it right first time.
Those signs, were from how the stars was thousands of years ago. So even today, them stars ain't even like that. So
the
there's no
constellation
such thing
moves.
as a Leo or Gemini.
The constellation moves every, I forget how much, hundreds or thousands of years. Every 1,000 years or something. The whole thing moves. So whatever they plotted out in, Egypt back then, that's not the constellation now.
Right.
So you're not a fucking Gemini, nigga. You're not that thing.
Right.
You're stupid. That's just it. You're just dumb. Right? So not everybody has this knowledge. So a lot of people think this God is real and that God is real, and the Muslim God is real and the Hindu God is real and this and that. So that's why he's saying, howbeit, not every man has this knowledge. Go ahead.
For some with
conscience.
For some with conscience of the idol unto this hour, eat it as a thing offered unto an idol.
Mm-hmm.
And their conscience being weak is defiled.
So for some with conscience of an idol, meaning some of our people who are aware of some false god, like Christmas, they'll eat the Christmas dinner as, honoring Jesus' birthday. You get the point? They'll eat it like that. And their conscience, being unaware, is defiled. Like they think this is, I had to go for Christmas dinner. I had to be there for Thanksgiving dinner. You get the point? I remember, bro, I was young in the truth, but I think a fresh 500. Fresh. Out the oil 500, boy. I was so proud. I was so like walking around like I got knowledge y'all don't got. I was brother in the world. And he was weak as shit. So, Salakia, he was weak as, God knows how weak he was. He did one good thing. He gave me the CD that brought me into the truth. Give him a hand for that shit. That's about the only thing he was worth. And beyond that, the Lord help him. But, so, I think this was my first Thanksgiving up here on my own. And he's asking me it was a weekend. And he's asking me doing for the weekend right after. He's asking me what I'm doing for that weekend or the Thursday, whatever week it is. And he asked me, I said, well, I'm inside. I ain't doing nothing. I'm living somewhere down like Kenilworth Avenue at that time. I said, I'm just chilling. I ain't in the house. I ain't in the apartment. So he said, all right, well, my his woman at the time, he said, yeah, well, they're just chilling over at the house. Me not understanding Thanksgiving in America. I'm not understanding this thing. I said, all right, well, we go over there, we chill. I'm not understanding shit. I really didn't understand what Thanksgiving meant. So we go over there, and there's a lot of people. I'm like, I thought he said they was just chilling. He's like, yeah, everybody's chilling. And I see the food. I was like, okay. And then they asked to join hands. So I look at him, and he's like, he doing this here. I just go to the back room where the washing machines are, and I call Sharon Mahima. He said, he just wanted it to eat the turkey with him, man. He said, next time just call me. No, I don't think I called him right then, but I distanced myself from the room and left. I think I called one of them cabs. Them days Uber and out is one of them DC cabs, and I went home. But I think me and him had an argument in the back of the house because I'm like, what the fuck you bring me here for? So then I called Jeremy Muhammad after. He said, yeah, man, you should have called me. I'd have come get you right there. I think Jeremy Muhammad was in DC at that time. But he said, yeah, he wanted you to come eat the Thanksgiving with him because he gave you the CD for the truth, but you done excelled past him. So he has to make you sin to make himself feel better. I didn't see the play at all. Brother, this nigga couldn't ask me to go to the Chinese store after that shit. I was like, you played me, nigga. I thought we was homies. But you wanted me to come and sit and eat at Thanksgiving. So in your mind, see, this nigga only pretending this truth shit. He's still with the Thanksgiving shit. I wasn't with none of that. Once I see the holding hands, I was like, hold up, what the fuck is this shit? Like, nigga, what are we doing here? And we for sure definitely had a whole argument with this shit. I fucking left anyway. But I done open my eyes, because to them people in the world, these things, these food to idols mean something. It means something. And to us, it means nothing. Now, I could have just stayed and eat the food because it don't mean nothing to me. It's food. However, for his sake, I had to leave. And whoever in there knew what I was about that I probably didn't even know. You get the point? I can't eat it in front of them, because to them, this is Thanksgiving meal. It'll cement in their mind that it's okay to do this, even though to me, this is just rice from Safeway. This is not, something holy. Go ahead.
Salaki, what's the precept in Romans 9? Oh no, Romans 14. When it said, cause your brother not to stumble.
Lay not stumbling block. I think it's right here. It's in here. It's in this one right here when we read on. All right. Keep going. Whoever was reading.
But meat commendeth us not to God.
Howbeit, hold on. Read it again from the howbeit.
Verse 7. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
For some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it as a thing offered. It's like it offered unto an idol.
Mm-hmm.
This
and their conscience.
And their conscience being weak is defiled.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. But meat commendeth us not to God.
Mm-hmm. But meat commendeth us not to God. Go ahead.
For neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not, are we the worse.
What does that mean? Who knows? For meat commendeth us not to God. For neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we not are we the worse. He's like, unhand me, nigga. What does that mean? Who got it? You're quiet as shit, boy. Come on, Shapat, you ain't got nothing for me?
I can hear one more time.
Read it one more time then.
Verse 8. But meat commendeth us not to God, for neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse.
Come on. No, it's meat now. This here is not milk. This here is a little bit of meat. All right. So if you don't get it, don't feel no how. This is a little bit, Come on, who gonna try? Your hands ain't going up. Everybody looking down at the floor. The answer ain't down there. Raise your head. Go ahead.
So when I read this, I'm thinking of like what your story is, what it was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's just food, you can eat that food because you're not eating it for the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not
well, that was real precise and excellent how you put it out, but that ain't got nothing to talk about here. Not nothing, but you got to break this part down. But meat commended us not to God. Meat is what? The food you're eating. This food that you're eating doesn't make us good in the eyes of the Lord. Now, it could sound tricky because the Christian can say, well, that's why we can eat pork. Remember, Paul is writing to the brothers in the school in Corinth. It's understood they're not eating pork and shrimp. So this is not talking about pork and shrimp. You get the point?
okay.
This is talking about food that you would eat. the contention here is this is Thanksgiving dinner. This is the Christmas meal. This is a birthday cake. That's the most common one. You have children, let them eat the cake. Let them eat the cake in the school. Let them, eat the snacks, the birthday pizza. Let them eat all of that shit. Don't separate them. Sometimes you might, in your knowledge, might think, okay, I'm going to, tell them don't eat the birthday cake, or separate them from the pizza party when they come in. Don't do that, because a child is not you. The child is going to sit there while all the other kids is eating the cake, and how is the child going to feel? Fucked up, left out, and they're going to hate you. They're not going to understand the whole birthday thing. To a child, this is cake, daddy, mommy. You understand? The child is, that's what the scripture is saying. You have to be a child to understand it. To a child, this is cake and pizza. Eat it. That child know we don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm going to eat some of that cake, though. I'm going to eat some of that pizza. That ain't got shit to do with me. You get the point? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Halloween done? Guess what? I'm going to buy all them leftover shit from CVS. I know them kids love them Snickers. It's in some orange wrapper. Them motherfuckers know that, the Halloween is bullshit. They know that shit, but they like the cake. They like the sweets. They're all selling for 99 cents now. Last week, there was $5. Halloween gone, now here I come. Hear me, the wise one. What y'all got there? 50 cents? No sweat. Let's go. It's just cake. Let them do it. You get the point? Because that doesn't make or break you. Them eating birthday cake doesn't make them a better student. You get the point? It doesn't make them a worse student. Let them eat the cake. Let them do the thing. Tell the teacher don't separate them. Don't put them in another class. All that fuckery. Just let them do the shit. You get the point? Now, if they're in class and they're teaching you about Allah and shit, then you could talk to me about that. Let's figure that part out. But this here is saying, meat commendeth us not to God. Like what you eat doesn't make you right with the Lord in this context. Because this here, we already assuming what you're eating is what lawful. So whether you eat lamb or beef or chicken or salad that was prepared for, Independence Day, that doesn't, it's food. The Lord don't give a damn about none of that shit, right? For neither, if we eat, are we better. We're not better if we eat it, and for not having the knowledge, or for having the knowledge, for having that knowledge that there's one God and there's no other God. You eat it, it doesn't make the Lord look at you like, oh, you so good. And then even if you have the knowledge and you say, I ain't eating that, that's food for 4th of July. That's not going to make the Lord look at you no other way, whether you eat it or not. Because this food, who helped the cow grow? Who made the grass grow and the water fall and the sun shine for the cow to eat? Was it Krishna? Was it Allah? It's the God of the Bible. So they could prepare it for which God they want. The food you eating came from the Most High. And that's just that. It's just food. Right? Keep reading. Go ahead.
So can we say it's not a sin to avoid this or to eat it?
Yeah, it don't matter. That shit don't matter. That's your preference. Listen, you. Some brothers work a long ass slavery. Some brothers work 12-hour shifts sometimes. And nigga, your mother called you over for some Thanksgiving plate. Go get that motherfucker if you want to. It's food. It's not, to the Thanksgiving God. You understand? Or you could not get it and get it the next day. Whatever you want to do. But don't think this thing is going to make you or break you. It's whatever. It's food. You get the point? It's food. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. But take heed.
Now, of course, with that said, understanding the whole Thanksgiving thing with what happened with our brothers, Gad and Reuben, you could definitely strike on that shit. Just like, I'm going to eat bread and cheese today. You could definitely, for their sake, if you want to, it's up to you. But it doesn't make or break you in any sort of way. Go ahead, Shapat.
It's like I found that precept I was talking about.
Let me get after this whole one, all right?
Come.
Go ahead.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
But take heed lest by any means this liberty of ours, of yours, become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
You understand? That's what it is here. But nevertheless, take heed by any means that this liberty of yours, meaning liberty what? You have a certain amount of freedom in the truth. You have the freedom to eat whatever once it's lawful, right? You have the free. This here is talking about food, but of course you have other freedoms. A man has a freedom to have multiple women, right? Multiple wives. But you got to be careful, because you could lay a stumbling block in front of your brother. You get the point? Your liberty could now make this man feel, well, yeah, a man could have more than one wife, and he's just wrecking every goddamn thing. He does not understand it. He doesn't get it. You get the point? Like having more than one brother is having another headache. If you could understand it, who could receive it. But it's don't now make your liberty have you carry yourself in a way that causes a younger man to trip up, to have a misunderstanding. As you grow in the truth, you're going to realize that your life is under scrutiny from so many angles, so many sides. You have to be a certain way. You have to, for the sake of the next person. You have to. And it's not hard to be that way because of what? The instruction from young. Just circle right back to raising the child. You're raised in the truth with a certain amount of instruction. You get the point? You're raised in the truth with a certain amount of training. So it's not difficult. It's not difficult. You're just going to do it because it's part of you now. It's part of how you are. You get the point? So that's what this is saying here. But take heed lest by any means this liberty of yours becomes a stumbling block to them that are weak. Them that are weak are who? Those who think this meal means something. You didn't come by for Christmas dinner. You always come by for Christmas dinner, Johnny. Why you don't love me no more? You always eat dinner with us. Is that cult you're in? No, you can't go eat dinner with them, Mark. It's going to cause them to stumble. It's going to cause them to think this thing is okay. It's going to cause them to think something else. You get the point? It's one of those things. You got to watch your liberty, watch who you're around, watch whatever it is. It's like let's say you have a rib, right? Most people, when you come into the truth, you start forgetting holidays. You forget what holiday it is. You forget, what's coming up. And it might be sometime in February, you just randomly decide to take your rib to the movies. Could be a random Tuesday. But as you reach to the movie theater, you realize there's no action. There's no horror movies. It's all these ditzy, girly love stories. And then you see more couples coming in. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Then it hits you. It's Valentine's Day. Now you just taking her to the movies. You're all just going out. This means nothing. But for the sake of who you are, you can't be standing up in regal line, your Hebrew Academy jacket on, your shield, she and her fringes. And Eve, when they're going out, they like to hold onto your extra, hold onto your arm like it's a rope off a cliff. That's just what they do. You can't fight with them for that. They just like they want to hold on to their man. Now everybody's there seeing you in the midst of pink and red, because everybody in pink and red. I say, see, on the corner, somebody gonna come up there and say, oh, so you do have love in your heart. You don't hate everybody. And happy Valentine's Day to you, and you have a sweet. That's what you want? It's probably better to just go to the movie the next day or the day before. You get the point? Not because you care about Valentine's Day, but if they see you out this time, it might be, it might be that situation. You get the point? Like you want to, certain things you just want to be a little bit more aware of and how you do it. And You get me? You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't turned certain parts of a normal life into so many celebrations. They usually take kids around this time to pick the apples, pick the pumpkin, pick other things on the farm because now it's harvest time. But it's usually coincided with, they schedule it with Halloween. All schools do this pumpkin patch visit the week of Halloween. Now, it would be a normal thing to go visit some field where they let people come and pick shit. But because it's Halloween now, it's like they want you to be part of the celebration. So you got to be aware of shit like that. You get the point? So something like that's what it's like. It's like, don't let this liberty now make somebody have a stumbling block. Make it seem like you co-signing this thing when you're not. You just, to you, this is another day and you're in a movie theater. You the one who freaking out over this red and this roses and this shit. You all don't know. I saw her here with somebody else 2 hours before because me and my ribbon the movies the whole day. You bring some whore to the movies, you should need to be worried about what's really going on, not me. So that's what you want to look at. The things people look at in the world as holy, you want to be careful how you carry yourself around it because you could now make them feel this thing is okay. You get the point? So certain things you can't eat in front of them. You can't do what they doing on the same day because it might seem like you're doing it with them or because it's that time. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. It's like that. Now, this is not hard and fast, meaning you just don't do it. You just watch and see. You just watch and see what's going on. I said, nah, I ain't going to go here today. Today is that day. And you and your rib go somewhere on a Sunday in May. You all go sit down to eat. The waitress come, oh, happy Mother's Day. You're like, fuck, it's Mother's Day. But you're there to eat. You don't care. You just sit down to eat. But had you been aware that this Sunday is Mother's Day, hey, let's not go out today, babe. They're going to be doing this whole Mother's Day bullshit. I don't want to be part of that. We could, go tomorrow or go the day before. You get the point? It's like that. It's that situation. All right. That was the last. He wanted up to 10, right? Let's go. 10.
Verse 10. For if any man see thee which has knowledge, sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols?
Right. That's what I just said. Any man who has knowledge, but he's weak, he'll be emboldened to eat the things offered to idols, thinking that they have some sort of power or not. Keep going.
Verse 11. And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish, for whom Christ died.
That's a question, huh?
That's like it. And through thy knowledge shall the weak brother perish, for whom Christ died.
It's like asking a question, and because of this, now this you cause him to stumble. Now he gonna go down a path where now he started to go off, and this is who Christ died for. It's like this is what Christ died for. So knowing that, you kind of had to watch how you do and what you do and when you do, and you get the point. You gotta watch how you carry yourself because these things don't have power. You know it, but you can't go sit there and do the thing. You can't. You might be coming into the truth as a young man or a young woman, and last year you all would sit at some Sunday brunch in DC with mimosas and all that type of shit you all like to drink and eat because it's some broad birthday or some homie birthday. And the fact that you there, you make it seem like it's okay. But now you probably should not go have drinks with this person at this time. You understand? Because you don't celebrate birthdays. You understand? You don't mind going and have a drink. But you telling them about the truth since you come in. So now you show up. It's like, oh, so birthdays is cool. Nah, it ain't cool. I'm just here for you. Man, you here for the birthday, man. They can't understand it. So it's just better you don't do it. You get the point? You want to try to fish them in. To you, it's just a drink. To you, this is a cake. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. When those of you who are going to have kids or have kids, you're going to have this at a certain time where their friends going to be having birthdays and cakes. How you counteract that? Just buy them a cake because it's Tuesday. Just buy them a cake. Just walk in the house with a cake because it's Tuesday. not because it's a birthday or it's Christmas or some other nonsense. You get the point? Buy from some flowers because it's whatever day. You get the point? Just do it because. You understand? Just do it because. Do it randomly at some time. You have a rib that's slaving. And the general gave me this gem early on in the game. He says, send her the biggest bouquet of flowers to her slavery and make all them bitches on her slavery mad. I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna try this experiment. And so said, so fucking done. Because now she getting this big bouquet of flowers when? September 1st? What's so big about September? They're gonna see the flowers and go to her and be like, that man must love you. Versus she getting flowers on February 14th when everybody getting it, not because of love, just because it's Valentine's Day. It weighs different. You understand? So it's you just now doing things in a different way, and it takes away the importance from the people who you're doing it with. You get the point? Like if you just buy a cake once a month for your kids to just tear up, all kind of cake, triple decker cake, sideways cake, cake shaped like a guitar, whatever. Put some candles in it, whatever, or not. Decorated, a cake that looked like Mickey Mouse. You get the point? Let them tear that up. They're not going to be excited by the birthday cake in the school because they get cake home. You get the point? Okay. You send them to school with a cake. Oh, it must be a birthday. No, we don't celebrate birthdays. So why you have a cake? Just one cake. You want some? You cut that out of their mind because now you take away the importance from it. You strip that power away from it so they could eat any cake. It don't matter. It's cake. She could get these flowers whenever. Valentine ain't got shit to do with nothing. Go ahead.
Shalak, if I may, you kind of answered my question when you said put the candles in the cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so that's like something they would do on a birthday. But I will say, as far as like a gift, you just giving a random gift. Would it be wrong to wrap it up the same way? But you said,
listen, a woman is a gift after you pay for the dowry, right?
Oh, God.
She's a gift. You want your gift wrapped or you want it unwrapped? And you want to remove the wrapping? Not like the child is. You want to take the ribbon off. You want to remove the wrapping, right? But wrap the gift up. Wrap it in the nicest colors you want. Put a big bow on it. You want to take away the power of the bullshit, like. You know, and that could happen when you're young in the truth, where you think, well, I can't do this because that's what they do. You get the point? Like, you giving somebody a gift, wrap it, get a nice gift bag, put it in there, put the, not the cotton wool, there's some kind of stuff in colored plastic shit they put in there to cover up the gift. Make the shit a gift. You understand? Make it classy. Don't let that birthday shit or Christmas shit weigh over you. It's a gift you're giving somebody. You get the point? Like, you want to now live like a free man. You understand? That's what you want to train yourself to do, train other people to do. Live like a free man and woman and enjoy the things that the Lord said you could enjoy. And that's just it. You get it? I hope that answered the brother question. He good to go with that? Go ahead, come in. I'm gonna do 1.5. It's a lock here. Let me get one. Go ahead.
Khan is from Coralla Come. Says Slaggy, sir, is there a scripture for someone that thinks the UPK and the truth are two different things? And then he says the truth as in the laws of the Bible. He says Slaggy, for someone who wants to be in the school.
For someone who wants to be in the school, is there a scripture that says the UPK and the truth are two different things?
Khan. UPK and the laws in the Bible are two different things.
I don't understand. You need a scripture to say that it's two different things?
Well, I'm not sure if he's saying it, if you need it, but he's saying, is there a scripture that says the UPK?
Could you put his question up?
It's right here, sir.
Just click the question. Click it. There's a scripture that for someone who thinks the UPK and the truth are two. Oh, this is for somebody who thinks the UPK and the truth are two different things. Not a scripture that says it's two different things.
Okay.
All right.
And
Okay.
then-
Go ahead. The truth, as I see that part, the truth are in the laws in the Bible. Okay, somebody who thinks the UPK and the truth are two different things. Give me try the spirit. Let's go with that one. Give me 1 Thessalonians, what is this, 5:20. 1 John 4:1. That's where I want to start. And give me 1 Thessalonians 5:21. All right. The other questions, for time's sake, I probably mightn't be able to get them today. All right. Let me get them two scriptures. 5:21. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. You got to make that one a little bit off beside. It look too close to that. Yeah. What's up, man?
No.
Come on. What's good? What's up?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, he tripping. Yeah, listen, man. He ready to go. You ready to go to camp? Don't worry about it. You see you running in the air like them cartoons. His foot just going like he in a cartoon. he's like, all right. Whoever have it, come on, Mathia. Let me hear you, please.
Come on. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 21.
No, that's not. Give me 1 John 4:1. Let me start with that one.
Come on, sir.
Shipad, come grab him. Don't even worry about it. You could write that after. All right.
Said 1 John chapter 4, verse 1.
4:1.
Come on. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Say it one more time.
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Who asked this question?
Corral.
Come. That's where I would go first. I would go here first. Read it again.
Come on. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Beloved, you hit them. You hit them like them 5%. Hey, beloved. Beloved, believe not every spirit. Go ahead.
But try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Right?
That's what you want to do, Kura. They're saying that put the question up again if you don't mind. They're saying, Salaki said, for someone that thinks the UPK and the truth are two different things, don't try to convince them of nothing. That's not for you. You ain't got to convince them of nothing. You already convinced. You tell them, listen, man, believe not every spirit. They're right for not wanting to believe shit. They don't got to believe nothing. But they should try the spirit. They should try every spirit, whether they are of God or not. And there's only one way to try the spirit of somebody. There's only one way. What's that way? You all got me feeling like I talk in Spanish tonight.
Yes, sir. Chastise them.
God damn. You and Mafia, boy. You all just want to beat people up. You all just want to check a motherfucker out. No. Go ahead.
Question them. Put them in like certain situations.
Yeah. You're going to have to make them prove their spirit. If they're saying they're this, then you're going to have to prove it. You're going to have to prove it. And that's for anything. The Bible says, prove a friend first before you call them a friend. You get the point? You say you're going to have to prove it. You're going to test it. So give me the other scripture, 1 Thessalonians 5:21.
Go
ahead.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things.
Say it again.
Prove all things.
Say it again.
Prove all things.
Go ahead.
Hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Prove all things. Prove all things. That's what that person should do. They think we're different. They think the truth and the UPK is not. Well, prove it. Prove all things. You make them prove we're different. And then you tell them, well, listen, we the truth. You could come and test us. You could come and make us prove that the UPK is the home of the truth. That's what they could do. What you would find, most people like this don't want the proof. They don't care about proving that the UPK is the home of the truth. They don't want to know the UPK is the home of the truth. The reason why the UPK is not the same as the truth for them is because the place that they say is the truth, the place that they say is the same as the truth, that is not two different things, allows them to get high, allows them to have sex with whores, white women, allows them to take a brother's woman because he's not in the truth with them. So it allows them to do that. So of course the UPK and the truth is two different things because we actually live the truth.
Right.
We actually do what the Bible says. The place they're actually in allows them to do what their heart wants. Allows them to, like them purple sodomites. Them purple sodomites, you go up in there and you ain't got a marriage license. They'll tell the girl that she's being a whore and she's giving the brother sex without commitment and that she needs to go to him and make him marry her, or else the relationship is over and she's to stay in there and they marry her off to one of their, deacons or whatever else. Them purple sodomites do that. That's what they do. To them, the marriage license means everything. The sex is nothing. So for somebody who wants to get rid of a wife that you're having sex with, that's the perfect group for you. For somebody who wants to have somebody else's wife, that's the perfect group for you. That's the truth. Because why he should have her? He's a sinner. He's in the world. You know, this purple sodomite said, the brother in Trinidad, Officer Barrier, told me they be in Trinidad and yelling at the people in the hot sun, in Trinidad, the Caribbean. People listening to them coming up asking for water. They pull a scripture where the Lord say, help not a sinner and don't give them no water. Now, if you are proud, stiff-necked bastard, some old faggot, that feels good to you, withholding water from people like you. That would feel good to you. So them sodomites is the perfect group for you. I was at camp on 7th and 8th Street in DC. This got to be maybe 2012 or 13. But this was just in the height of the GMS battle. You remember they had that whole thing with GMS when we found out they had some dude like trannies and then was wearing his woman panties.
Concept.
Them GMS, they would have these little splinter groups that would just show up anywhere in curtains. They came across, you see where the Walgreens is right now? They was over there. The camp at that time was not on the side we are on. It was on the other side where the planter is, by the arch, where the Chinese arch. And there were some GMS dudes over there, and they're looking at the camp. And they're trying to ice drill. Trying. And they have the curtains on, and they have the little stupid little sign they have. It's like 4 of them. And this is the days Command and General Yahanna coming down on a Friday. Command General Yahanna, General Mahima, General Mayak, General Hazayan, Captain Tahawar. Few brothers from Philly would come down with them. But they would come down every Friday and we meet them at 7th and 8th for camp. So somebody, I think General Sharma said, who's them cats over there? They're watching over here real hard. Commander General Yahanna ordered a brother to go get some waters. And them days, of course, he would order the chicken or the food or whatever, because it's all day. We had camp since like 11:30 in the morning until 9 in the night. And he sent 2 soldiers over there to them with water and food. And them brothers took it and said, Shalom. I'm following that dude. I'm following him. These niggas is enemies to us. Making tapes, doing all kind of shit. And the general said, go get them some water. Go serve them and say shalom. And do nothing else. And don't feed into nothing. And go. And then brothers said shalom, man. They took it. And they opened it and they stood on the corner there and listened. He cut the demon in between whatever is going on, which lets me know there's brothers in these groups that want to come to the UPK, but some faggot sitting over the top of them wouldn't let them come through. And you wondering where's the home of the truth? Test us. Put us to the test. Put us in competition. Test us in whichever way. Give us whatever thing we need. Give us the hoops to jump through to prove to you. Let us jump through these hoops and prove to you that we are the ones who the Lord sent. And then we'll watch you still not come in. Coralica, you could answer every question and I'll see it. And you see that they still won't come in. Because the Bible says, blessed is him that, the one with Thomas, blessed is him that is able to hear and receive and not need to see and receive. I'm paraphrasing, of course. You know who know what I'm talking about?
So it was saying, blessed is he that wasn't able to see me, that was here,
right?
But believes in me, because you see me and you believe me. But those that are coming after, they won't see me and they'll believe me.
I think that's it. I think that's exactly it. All right, and then the last part of it. Go, come on, Shabbat.
I had a precept if I could.
Go ahead.
Book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's what I would give him that, but he ain't gonna believe that. He gonna say the Spirit don't bear witness. He needs to test us out. He needs to test us. That's why we battle people at camp. You'll ever see a battle and you'll watch the battle and be like, damn, why is he even giving this dude any more attention or this woman any more attention? It's to prove to you that this is the truth. That's why somebody's so patient and just battling them for 45 minutes, an hour and a half, they're still there. It's to prove to you who looking. This is an exhibition at this point. This is not, a battle. It looked like a battle, but I'm trying to show you that we the truth. Sometimes you battle 2-3 people at the same time to show you that's the truth. Go ahead.
Shalak, if I may, do you remember when I called you and I was at the slave battling this Christian? He say he know he Israelite, but he say he Christian. I made him repeat everything that I was saying. Like he would say the opposite. I would show it to him, prove it to him, and then make him repeat it loud to everybody. And so I tell him, I'm gonna cut you about 13, 17 times.
Right.
And I was counting every time I cutted him, right? And the whole time, the next time he saw me, he wanted to go again. I said, there's nobody around. I only did that so other people can see.
Shit, I wouldn't have even told him that, brother. I wouldn't have even told him. I think that's the Judite and you came out right there. I was just doing this for sure. You're really inconsequential. I wouldn't have even told him none of that shit. You're right, Doc. It's one of them things. Where's the one with blessed is he that see? That's what I want. And let me close with that one. All right. If not, we'll just wrap it up. He that could believe without seeing. I might have to skip it for now.
John 20 and 29.
All right, go ahead. Somebody read that real quick.
This is John. You got?
Come. Book of John, chapter 20, verse 29. Jesus saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed.
Right? This person who you battling, they see the UPK. They hear, everything we do. They see the food drives, the prison programs, but they still think the UPK and the truth is two different things. There's somebody, Corral, come. And this, I'm not knocking you at all. Work how you're working, battle who you're battling. But just keep this in mind. There's somebody who has seen you on a tape and know you are a prophet of God and cannot wait to get in class. You need to find them. That's who you need to find. Sometimes in fishing, brothers and sisters, you could get caught up in the battle because as men, the battle suits us. Like we have the right spirit for it. You understand? Like you want to battle, you want to go, no, this is here, you're proving your point, boom. Sometimes you could get caught up in that outside of camp. And this is, to that person, this is like playing basketball. It's like fun time. And you're really wasting your time with them. You need to find the person who saw your tape and is getting high a little less while watching your tape. You need to find a person who saw your tape and did not consider killing themselves anymore. You understand? This person here who sees the UPK and think it's different from the truth, this is somebody who has to see and believe. There's somebody who has not seen, they just heard and they believe. That's who you need, Ark. You need to go find them wherever they are, because there's more of them than this fool. There's more of them. You would be better off finding them than convincing this fool to come in. And I've done seen it before. If he comes in, please let me know. This person ain't coming in. There's no way you could see the UPK and not be like, them niggas is doing the work of the Lord. There's no way. It's impossible. Outside of that, you just don't want to get in here. With that, pass the class over to Priest and Officer Shapataya. Listen up. Hold on. Corral, come. Ask him if he's on food stamps. And ask him if he got his food stamps last week. And then tell him where he could go get some food from the house of the Lord, the home of the truth, the UPK. And then see if he'll say there's a difference between the UPK and the truth at that point. Because Commander John Yahanna is feeding niggas out.
Right.
Feeding niggas, he's housing niggas, he's paying niggas rent, he's solving your marriage problems, he's counseling your kids. Let's see if he needs it at that point. Go ahead, Al.
I.S.U.P.K security announcer. We had I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation, Feast of the Dedication, Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. Sunday, 14th of December, 2025, for 8 days. You can find this in the book of First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Also, you know what I'm saying, another big shout out to Houston for that cookout they had.
Down South cookout. Good.
That down South cookout. Also, coming right back to Houston for the Passover, the Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas. Make sure you get your travel arrangements together. You know what I'm saying? Book your hotels. I believe the hotel link is out already. It's $200 for any adult, 17 years of age or older. Is $200. If you're having any complications with your travels, with the Passover fee, with having a place to stay, make sure you contact the camp leader in your city. You see what I'm saying? If you need to, put your information in the chat. We try to get that information to you. We'll look it up on the internet. Find the camp leader and let them know. Okay, remind Ahmed to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
I'm trying to have a whole other class.
So ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a troop in the school, you should start wearing all black, which includes black boots, black shirts, black pants, black hairband or scarf. And with that, I say I might, which means to stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. My Shabbat, Mike. Yahanna, Saw, which means the turn. Sister, you may stand. I invite you. Gonna give a courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Mount Shabbat. Mike, go up. Yahanna, class dismissed.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.